Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield myself 2 minutes. I appreciate the hard work that the committee has undertaken. We have before you a bipartisan amendment offered by my colleague, Mr. Mulvaney, and Mr. Bellio. The purpose of the amendment is simple. It will help make the naval fleet stronger and more sustainable by allowing the Navy to decide the level of aircraft carriers in the future. Stay at the current level of 10 at some point in the future instead of going back to a congressionally mandated level. It does not eliminate any aircraft carriers. It simply establishes for the entire Department of Defense is in the midst of a major reality check as budgets shrink, priorities change, new technologies emerge. I don't pretend to be a naval expert, but our Navy is being pushed into shallow waters as a result of sequestration. And now more than ever, we should allow them to make the decisions. I've been a little concerned that some people in opposition say that this amendment would make a 10-carrier fleet permanent. Nothing could be further from the truth. It simply will allow the Navy to decide if it wants 10 aircraft carriers at some point in the next 3 decades. Now, if they're afraid this will happen, then it means they think that the Navy 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now will decide that they have higher strategic needs. The history of the 11-carrier requirement was imposed for the first time in 2 centuries by Congress in 2006. That number being unsustainable was reduced to 11 in 2007. That cap still being too high, the Navy had to seek a waiver from the Congress to temporarily drop it to 10. Now, if the amendment passes, the Navy will still go back to 11 carriers in 2016 when the Ford is commissioned. But at that point, we should allow the Navy to decide, not people in Congress. And I reserve.